Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Small Business Interview. Today, I have with me Tony Holman, who's the creator himself, owner of Holman Pottery. Thanks for being here with us today. We're really excited to have you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So why don't you tell us a story behind your work and Holman Pottery, the company itself? How did it all start?
Well, the story's real long, so I'll try to shorten it. It's a life thing. You get in, you go to art school and you get your degrees and you try to figure, well, what I want to do with my life as an artist, because I'm a studio artist. I work in all the different materials. I focused into ceramics, more of the sculptural part, and then more of the functional part later on. The last 31 years has been very intense with functional pottery because everybody really relates to functional pottery, and I don't get the questions, what do you do with that, or how do you do that? So that was so it evolved into that. I got married, and me and my wife, we started Holman Pottery 31 years ago, raised our family. We actually were able to make a really good living with it. We have a gallery here, and we have the attached studio, and we sell to over 150 galleries across the country and museums, and we do art festivals. So I'm working all the time, but I love it. But the story started just somebody trying to make a studio artist work. My ex-wife, she quit her corporate job as a pension accountant, and she does all the marketing. My daughter can do all the marketing, and we just grew. We started doing wholesale and stuff like that. So it kind of was a very gradual thing, but it's a lifestyle. It's definitely a lifestyle. So, and another big reason why I chose to be a functional potter is I like hanging with potters the most. Very late people. So, uh, but just trying to make a living making things, being creative, whether it's throwing pots, sculpture, drawings, paintings, it's the same energy. And that's the way I look at it.
Very cool. How has this year been for you? It's been a very interesting year in terms of the virus and shelter in place.
Oh yeah. I really feel sorry for a lot of artists because especially the ones that their whole income is off of art festivals. We do about 11 street festivals, art festivals a year, and all of them were canceled. So that was a big chunk of income. But because we have a gallery and we do the wholesale, our work is spread out all over the place. So it's like you have your hand in a bucket of water. When you lift up the water, it still fills in. And we're established. Thank goodness we're established. So it really it you know it, there's always galleries and situations that keeps me busy. So yes, it hurt me at the beginning with, and I had to juggle a lot of stuff. But you actually get stronger. You learn to do things differently. I would have never thought about Zoom meetings or as much of the internet as we do, and makes us work harder, but it makes us stronger. But most of my sympathies are with the artists that are just starting up, like me about 20 years ago. I don't know. I would have survived it, but it would have been really hard. But no, we're good. We're good. We're good. I'm getting slammed right now.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Well, it's the panicked galleries. Uh, One of the places we have that we sell a lot to is called Uncommon Goods. They're slamming us big time.
Oh, I love that. I love that
We have about
website.
7 or 8 objects with them. We actually freight out stuff to them.
Oh my
We
God.
just last month we shipped them out 900 pots. Every month we would ship out about that much. Last 3 years, so we're really hooked into them. And one year it was the Smithsonian catalog and their gift shops that slammed us. That's when we bought this place 22 years ago. They slammed us like that. There's always something. There's always somebody stepping up. So I don't know why it works like that. It just does. So we always have big orders somewhere. Right now it's Uncommon Goods.
That's great to hear you keeping busy. And yeah, I love Uncommon Goods. I love how they have a lot of small businesses and small artists like you on there.
They do.
Yeah.
Easy to work with. Easy to work with.
Yeah, for sure. Do you still do workshops?
Well, I really don't have a lot of time for it, but with this situation that we have right now, I'm exploring it more, and it's more like adding to our gallery to really promote our business because I don't have time to do them, but we do them. One day type workshops where you come in, you'll throw 3 pots, lasts about 3 hours, usually lasts about 4 hours, a minimum 6 people. We charge them, and they get a real good understanding of how pottery works. Because I've been teaching workshops for over 40 years, well over 40 years, and I know how to do it. I just don't have much time to do it. Right now, we got slots that we fill about 6 a month. We used to have maybe 2 or 3 a year, only because we just didn't have time. And we've kind of introduced this to jazzing people up about pottery. I enjoy doing it, but it's like we rearrange things. I set up 2 wheels. People get individual attention. It's like they get a 1 day workshop, but it's like you're getting 6 months, 6 weeks into it. They get that kind of information, so
Oh, wow.
it's interesting. I like to refer to it as more like an event, but it's really good for our business, and I would highly suggest anybody to continue doing them. But I've been lucky enough that through a wholesale and through our gallery and everything, it doesn't leave me a lot of time doing workshops. So it's not really, the workshops are kind of a little thing on the side, you know. So mostly what we do is the studio, shipping things out, sell them here in a gallery, stuff like that. That's where our business is. Oh, we do Girl Scout badge work.
Oh, what
So
is
we have
that?
girls in here doing badge work. Yes, that's been it's incredible amount of promotion you'll have and amount of customers that you get from all these little things that you do that I never would have thought about. But my ex-wife, she does that stuff.
So what was that? The Girl Scouts badge
Girl
work?
Scout badge work. We do a lot of stuff with Girl Scouts.
Oh,
Uh,
wow.
Anything from brownies all the way up to cadets. We do the badge work. Brownies used to have a pottery badge that we used to do, and they got away, didn't do that anymore. So we went ahead and did that with the juniors and stuff. So we do badge work. We still do the badge work for brownies, but it's different. So yeah, we're all hooked into that. Debbie does a lot. She's a international Girl Scout volunteer, stuff like that. So we're what we consider a Girl Scout family, even though my daughter's all grown and everything. So it gives a good link to Plano.
That's
It's a
awesome.
That's
Busy.
another thing I would tell small businesses. As much as you could link to your community, and it's little things like that that really do work.
That's amazing. I didn't know you did that. That's super cool.
Renaissance, right?
So I guess if people were gonna order from you, let me show everyone your website. There it is.
Yep.
Sure.
You do the website.
Yeah, I should definitely check. If we were gonna order from you, I guess we can go and look at what you have first, of course. If we don't know what you have, it's just under pottery, right? And I
Yeah.
know
There you go.
yeah, and I know you had a catalog somewhere too of like some top selling items. But I
Yep.
mean, you're everywhere. You have like mugs, like yarn holders, soap dishes, not just things for food, which is amazing.
We
So
got everything.
yeah, so here like the quality pieces. So I
Uh-huh.
guess it looks like the best way to order from you is either I get like is it to email you or
Yeah. Email
you,
us. Debbie could respond and she could give you whatever you want. I'm not a computer person, but I check out the website and she does a very good job of that. So all that can be easily accessible by either calling us directly or doing it through the email.
yep, and I found the catalog. If you guys click here,
Sure.
definitely take a look at like there's a lot more than this, of course, as I was going through your
Sure.
Facebook page. But here's like some basics. What would be the most requested item though that you get?
Since we got so many different ones, it varies quite a bit. But the things with the recipes and stuff like that, people like to buy those with the directions and recipes, like butter crocks, French butter crocks, um, um, omelet makers, egg poachers. And then we got dinnerware sets. We do dinnerware sets. We do casseroles, vegetable steamers, you name it, batter bowls, all that stuff.
And what would be for you the most difficult thing, or maybe the most time-consuming thing to make?
Well, things like teapots and pitchers. Well, I make some really complex things like slow drip coffee makers, just specialty type items. They do take a lot of time, but was one of our possums. We're in an old Victorian house in the middle of downtown Plano, but you would think that we're in the country by looking in the back with the kiln area. Bowls, things like that, plates, things like, we get runs on things. Everybody needs mugs.
Yeah.
Everybody needs mugs. So
Do you get a lot of restaurants ordering from you? Because they're so well
we
known.
have restaurants that order from us. We got bars that order from us. Restaurants, they have a tendency, their staff had a tendency to break things a lot. So so we're limited on that, but we've certainly had a lot of that. It's amazing the different things that happen, different projects that we have. So right before the coronavirus, I had a bar that had me do all their stuff, all their unique type of glasses and steins, everything. So I like those kind of things.
So yeah,
I like,
definitely. If oh, what was that? Sorry.
no, nothing.
So I was gonna say, I also noticed if we follow you on Facebook, sometimes sometimes there are items that we can't tell what they are right away, and it looks like you guys have little games where whoever guesses what the item is, that's a lot of fun, and then they win that item. So there's this little game here, what win this item, what is it, and how do you use it?
Yes.
There's a lot of cool things on here.
Yeah. It's amazing how what they think it is.
they get so they give you ideas too, right?
I do get a lot of ideas from my customers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it goes both ways.
That's amazing. So it looks like it's a lot of fun.
Sure.
And the holidays are coming up, so it's a good gift idea. If not,
we have a lot of holiday stuff. We got snowmen, melted snowmen that are like lanterns. We got Santa lanterns. We got nativity sets. We do a lot of things just for the holidays.
Yeah. So, make some good holiday gifts. Stocking stuffers.
Yep.
Unique.
Got that. What helps is we have a big price range, very big price range. So you could get anything from very inexpensive things to things that cost more money, like big platters. I've got an order right now for two what we call turkey platters, which you could cook a turkey on them. But I did a painting of a turkey on them, so we do that a lot. So, and we have those posted on our website.
Yeah,
we'll have posted.
Yep, it's all on the website, and no two items are the same because you make them by hand.
That's right.
You get a unique piece of art.
Yeah, you bet.
So I'm gonna put up your website.
Sure.
I'm hiding here behind. holmanpottery.com, Facebook, everyone, and definitely consider the holidays coming up for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. And thank you, Mr. Holman, for your story and telling us all about your business and for joining us today. And we'll keep in touch with you.
I hope so.
Yeah. And thanks everyone else for joining us today in this small business interview. We'll see you next time.